Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone.
Oh, I know who you're looking for.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means we don't serve your kind here.
Hey, you can't say that during Pride Month.
Well, I just did.
You untie me from this siren right now!
We have someone that would like to speak to you.
You son of a bitch!
699 likes for Chase versus Michael next week.
Another week, another scheme from BLS Jimmy 84. For being such a small-time operation, Mrucz Motorsport, having a different paint scheme every single week, having so many sponsors, it's kind of stressful. But at least some folks were kind enough to step up in my time of need. We ain't too needy at the moment. We're starting to figure this thing out. Up to 16th in points, 4 wins on the year, stole a good run at the Kentucks last week out after our crew chief screwed up the car setup. I'd say stuff isn't looking too bad. Just realized that we're halfway through this season already. My lord, you think about where we were at the beginning of this season to where we are now. Big steps up. We've been able to compete with a good amount of names up here on this board. Joe might leading the way of the point standings, but we're like contenders, not pretenders anymore. Stole that win at Atlanta, sure, early on in the year. But now, if we were to go back to Atlanta, I think we'd actually compete. Joe might ain't just driving off with this championship. Why do I gotta say it so angry? Like, I guess talk normally. Talk like how I would to a normal fellow human being. Like, imagine my camera is a person. Hi, how are you? I shake your hand firmly. My name is Michael. This is how I talk. I don't yell at you! What else we got in these playoffs, huh? Is it still the same cast of characters? It's still nobody else really new. You got the 13 down here. He's at 34th in points. And you go even further, you got the 4th wise man. He ain't in. Mikey Walnuts, he ain't in. 3 different winners down here. Then you have 2 more in there. That's 5. You got a couple more. That's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different winners through 18 races. But 10 of them are actually going to contend for a championship. Other 3... they might as well be me at Atlanta earlier in the year. 6 spots available for points having Biddies, Darb, Kurt Old Man Bushy, and Carl's Jr., Gales Logano, Jamie McDouche, and then you got T-Rex Roar taking the last spot in on points right now with 8 weeks remaining before we do the hard reset for the playoffs / chase. The chase for the Sprint Cup. We are not going to screw this up today. We're going to the New Hampshire. We got an intermediate engine. Knowing how damn piss poor this sucker performs anywhere that isn't a short track, I'm gonna buy the medium downforce body just to have. And actually, I think that's what we're gonna use today. I went with the X-Side paint scheme for this race, the New Hampshire, because I'm pretty sure that son of a bitch that wouldn't give me an autograph back in 2008 dominated here at the New Hampshire in the X-Side colors. So I figured, why not go for the good juju? Did a live stream last night running New Hampshire, and the first attempt, the game froze up. The second attempt, I hit the tires at the end of the pit wall and detonated my race car. The third attempt, I got out-strategized by Austin Dillon and wound up in 3rd place. There's not a lot in there that's giving me hope, but I don't have much of a choice. I need to run this race here today. So let's see New Hampshire for the last time this week. Let's get this video started. Let's go! I got all these options. We're gonna go to the medium downforce. Why do I feel like this is the race I want to use high downforce? I'm not going to do it. It's so slow. Can't even afford the damn stock chassis. Gonna have to stick with refurbished.
Hi everyone, Mike Joy and Darrell Waltrip welcoming you to Loudon, New Hampshire for the Lennox Industrial Tools 301.
Mike, this is a 1-mile racetrack. It's got a very narrow groove. It's hard to pass. You know how you pass here, Mike? A little bump and run.
When Bob Bear bought this place, it was a sleepy little .6 road course, an 8-mile oval and drag strip. And he's turned it into a super speedway that all New England is proud of, and over 90,000 come every race to pack this place and watch NASCAR's best. Who will be best on the Magic Mile today?
Birdie! Let's go racing in the Granite State, boys and girls!
Thank you, Darrell! He really sounded like he was was bringing a lot of energy, so I felt like I wanted to bring the energy as well. Last night's live stream was one of the most miserable live streams I can recall having in a really long time. The car would not handle. The AI was putrid, driving into me constantly. It wasn't until very late in the going that I was able to figure out the handling of the car, the right adjustments to make. That's when we finally were able to start making up some positions and challenge for the win before I got out-strategized by Austin Dillon. Hopefully we get a caution soon and I can adjust on this damn thing. We're underway in New Hampshire. Hey. I ain't looking for that. I don't play that game. You're not gonna cut me off. I'm gonna dump a bitch. Yeah, okay. This is about what we were experiencing in the live stream. Going to the back. It's okay though. It's not okay because we have a limited amount of time, and I just completely missed that corner. We got a limited amount of time. We're gonna need to adjust on this thing soon. Like, I don't know what the hell this base setup is. It's not anything that you could ever possibly win with. It requires a ton of adjustments in order to get any bit fast. And when I'm all up and around people with this setup, I'm pretty lucky I didn't get spun around. Put it that way. But maybe I would have been better off if I get turned around. Maybe that would have got an actual caution. I could have made my pit stop. I could have made the damn car better. I just realized who the fuck it is right here in front of me. And we got a new rivalry of Bruin with Ola Hendrick Motorsports. I should make you the caution.
Fight back, man. Fight back. Yellow flag, yellow flag.
He was supposed to be the caution. Yes, we gotta work on this car. We gotta make it fast, and you keep me away from that 25. I think I got all the adjustments in that I had last night. I might be a little bit off with some of the numbers, but it's a start. We'll find out if I got the numbers correct when we start passing people or not. I still got a little bit of a fucked up tongue. You might be able to hear it. Really, no harm, no foul. We weren't anywhere anyway. We're back where we were. We're in last. Not much has changed. Holy shit. Okay, inside line didn't get going. I didn't get the memo until it was too late. Now, I got good with this setup after, like, some laps clicked by. It was much better on the long run. When things got settled out a little bit, they're still currently looking like they got the rain tires on, and they're all 5 and 6 wide. You use your own? No. I don't want anybody underneath me. It's kind of like Bristol. It's the same way as the way Bristol runs in these new Technics games. You don't want anybody beneath you. It's a very, narrow groove that you have to work with. There, fastest lap put up on the board. So far, they're all rear-ending each other hard in the corners. This is a family program. That was Lala! 100%! That was a lot of freaking air. We're having a bushy type run so far. Well, didn't take damage. Still have a lot of fuel, so we're going to play this strategy. Maybe the 42 just helped us. Help. Little Jimma fell down the whale. That's more like it, up into that top 20. Now, I see this 42 is restarting right here in front of me. He thinks he could get away with that, spin me around, set me up on 2 wheels like a tricycle. He's got another thing coming. Loose is definitely what is fast here.
Looking high.
But holy crap, it is a difficult track to handle the looseness on. I see we got the 24 up behind me. We got the 48 car. Hendrick Motorsports is an enemy, fucking enemy of all of Mrucz Motorsport. I know it wasn't them that just caused that accident. It was the 31. But it was conspired by Jeff Gordon Ramsay. I can't fucking believe I'm back here. I am back here again. We're back here again. You know what that means? We're going to be making another pit stop. It seems to be a little bit too snappy loose. Try to work that out of it. Since I get around cars, doesn't turn me into a whirling dervish. First third of the race has been about as awful as the first third of a race can be. Certainly not much to show for it to this point. What's the highest we've driven up? Well, okay, but we did pit strategy. That counts. We were in the top 20. Get rid of this Hendrick Motorsport nonsense. If I see any sticking last one of them, they're headed up into the fence. After what they did to me. He's gonna wreck me again. Buddy thinks he's gonna get away with that again?
Inside's clear. Slow down, caution down.
Yeah! out. Yeah, watch out. Oh. How did that feel? Have an old man Bushy drag his old balls across your forehead. Well, we got a pit again. Honestly, pretty lucky that didn't wreck me out. 42 has been handled. I'm not really too concerned about him anymore. He knows now not to fuck with me. Oh my God, it is so slick coming up and out of the corners. That's the big problem. That's where I'm struggling the most. Trying to get up and out of the corners with the power down, the back end, the tires, they just won't grip up. But if I can let the tires break in a little bit, let them wear out a smidge, it might tighten me up, and then we can start to pick them off one at a time. Get the fuck out of here. Get out, oh!
3 wide, 2 inside.
How, see, you know what? My attempts at showing displeasure with an entire organization that, honestly, it's like the mafia of NASCAR. That's who I'm picking a fight with. Whenever I attempt to do that, cinder block. But you know what? It's not just a cinder block shoe. It's all the way up to my knee. So I have no chance of survival when they throw me into the river. We're gonna stay out. Take the track position. Actually, probably gonna gain a good amount of track position here, so it might have been the right call. I am not in 43rd, sir. I'm somewhere further up into the field, and we are at the midway point. A lot of you guys have been like hitting me in the comments. Where's the mid-race report? Look at that. Joe Mike just sent me up the track. There's serious beef there. And here's that fucking 42. Don't make me. The 41 is directly ahead. Whoa.
We're on the inside.
The fucking 38 distracted me! Sorry, 13. I understand you're trying to do something, make the chase, make the playoffs, whatever you want to call it. The 38 distracted the shit out of me because I thought he was going to hit the tires down on the inside. I hit them last night. I know how violent that can be. This thing is so, it is so scary to drive. I gotta stay away. 42 and I, we got some sort of tractor beam sucking us back together. Every time we're around each other on track, pushing to the lead. It is too damn loose. You know what? I fucking spun around again. That's what. I put in the setup that I used last night, but I don't think this car is upgraded as much as yesterday's car was. We're still working on this race car. We're still R&D'ing the shit out of it. It's not up to full song yet. So I put in a setup that worked yesterday. It's not gonna work today. We gotta go back to the friggin' drawing board. Tried to tighten it up some. Tried to pump some air pressures up a little bit, put some wedge back into it. I'm running out of laps here to figure this out, though. I might have stayed committed to this setup for a wee bit too long. I'm hoping that this setup is the one that I can run to the finish, because it would be great to run the rest of this race without making another pit stop. No more hitting anything. I gotta back up these corners. I gotta take it easy. I don't want to let anybody underneath me. Remember, keep it down around the bottom. Things go wrong, really wrong, when you got anybody up underneath the other corners here at the New Hampshire. And exactly, see, well, I finished my point, I finished my statement, and what do? I allow them underneath me. It's not losing grip on corner exit like it was, but I feel in order to find that, what I have done is slowed down its corner exit. It feels a lot slower. Oh, dear God. Oh, we're all getting into it. And now I'm letting them off. Everybody, no, get the run back, okay? Not bad. The Danica peeled off. I'm not wrecking you because I kind of want this to play out. We might be able to gain some track position by people making pit stops here at the end of the race. Son of a bitch, burnt down Mrucz Motorsport. I should burn you down. Oh, no. It might have been my fault. It might have been me. I got into him on quarter entry. Come on, that's not a caution. That shit was not a caution. I mean, you gotta be. It's NASCAR, typical NASCAR. Not even a care in the world for what it does when you hit the yellow button. They just see the color yellow, they want to hit it. Well, it moved us up a good deal. But can we hang on? Bottom line, did not get moving again. I'm surrounded by a lot of Hendrick. A lot of Hendrick. Don't throw it away. Come on, man. Get that good run off the top. What if that would have been a wall pop? Man, I'd be upset. 3 wide into the corner. A lot of Hendrick. Just surrounded by it. It's like a fungus. It's a disease. Holy shit. Really? Oh, just need. Oh, no. Come the fuck on. This is impossible. This track is so freaking difficult to get a handle on. And I don't think we have enough R&D work done. This car, it was gonna be shit from the beginning, no matter what the hell setup I put in. And we're back to last, yet again. We didn't take damage though, so you might as well just stay out. I feel like I've been dragging my knuckles against the ground this entire damn race. And now my knuckles are all scraped up and bruised. Probably not. I have to just come to accept it. Yeah, fuck that 42. That we're probably not gonna get a decent run here today. Move on to next week. Next week is the Brickyard, which I think is also a very challenging track in the game. Damn, a lot of people pitted. We're like back to 20th. You know what? We're gonna try something out here. Sorry, Cole. Just pick up a few spots. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You got me? Come on. Why in the world? What about my car just caused it to get dead ass sideways? For no reason, I hit him flush! Obviously, it was not the right call on my part. After the stream last night, I was confident I was gonna be able to come into this race today and throw the setup in the same one, and I was gonna be able to compete. I'd be able to keep up with all the other cars, because I was able to at the end of the race last night in the stream. What I didn't take into account was our lack of research and development, how far off we still are with this race car, and being good on a consistent basis. I'm pretty sure that is what foiled the plans today, and why we're running currently in 42nd. This is really not what I need. Of all friggin' people. Redneck Jesus hasn't necessarily done anything to me, but his team, harboring a fugitive with William Clyde. It's just not cool. William Clyde blows up Mrucz Motorsport. Elton John wins, what the fuck? And they don't tell me about it? I thought we were friends. Thank God that race is over. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's kind of disgusting to say this, but we got a better finish than what we deserved. Chef Boyardee led laps, Carl's Jr., Old Man Bushy, none of them, though, getting good runs. There's all those cautions. People making pit stops, people not making pit stops. I mean, where the hell did the 31 car even come from? Should be interesting to see what the points are looking like, who's still in when it comes to being a part of the chase with their win. I mean, that's a good run for the 13 car, so maybe he's jumped back up into the top 30. Ay, caramba. You got the 32, you got Jim Yaley Gilligan, Danica, fucking Patrick Starr up in third. I don't know what the hell that's about. Pretty sure that that's going to be our 14th different winner. Yeah, okay. So we're back to page 3 of the standings, and down to 19th in points. It's okay though. We still got a good cushion on the 30th spot points. Good cushion. We don't really got to worry. I don't think we got to worry about it at all, falling out of the top 30 over the course of the next 7 weeks. Elton John does get his first win of the year, so yes, we have 14 different winners in 19 races. This is the stuff we dream about in real life but never get. So that's another guy that's going to be booting someone out with points. You got the 13 now up in the top 30, and the 33 is also in the top 30. So that means of the 14 different winners, only 2 of them are not in contention for the championship. Darb, McDouche, Old Man Bushy, and Vicks Vapor Rub. He's the last guy in, only by 1 over Carl's Jr., by 3 over Giggles Logano. And Jamai continues to shellac us all. Quick scroll through of everyone and all of their points where everybody finds themselves after 19 weeks. Contract negotiation, Target, let's see what else we can find. Aaron's, Dollar General, Ream, Menards. Okay, it just froze up there for a little bit. Wait a minute, is it Menard? It's 2 different Menards, 1 for 7 races and 1 for 5. What is the point? Ream, Dollar General, I'm interested. Let's do Menards, 7 races. Oh, well, it's good. I got Exide. We had our 1 race with Exide, so let's get somebody new now. Ream, Aaron's, Sprint, Eminem. I mean, do I even... Oh, no! Why couldn't I have these 2 split between... Oh, come on. And... Oh, no! I hope these guys come back. I mean, I can't say no to Lowe's. We need a Lowe's car. Yeah, we definitely need to find something else to work on here. I ain't doing it now, though. Oy, oy, oy. Next up... is the Brickyard. So we've run there before. Well, I mean, we did a season mode of this. I had an incredible battle with Kaz in a live stream of NASCAR 15 Brickyard. It's a tough track when you have a car that's equal performance to everybody else. I would imagine it's going to be so much tougher for us because we don't have all the R&D work complete. I would like to think that we're not gonna be that far off, but it might be a rough week. I'm done, though. Now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I love ya. Ow, every single last one of you. Thank you for allowing this series to happen. I am out of here. See you in the next thing that I do. Goodbye!